Welcome to another episode of Mind, Muscle, and Style. I have a 2-car garage. I wanted to take that space that was filled with clutter and junk and sort of make it into a place where I could hang out. I could exercise or piddle around on my vehicle. I just wanted to make it feel like another part of the house. So I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you some things that I did to it that kind of saved me money, and hopefully it helps you. And if you have any questions, just leave it for me down in the comments section. And I'll try to answer every question that you ask. You ready to see it? Let's do it. When I started planning the garage, I knew that I wanted a space where I could utilize a gym. At the same time, I could still park my vehicle inside. And I also knew that I wanted to have space that if I wanted to do any small projects, that I could do that as well. So that's why I went with the toolboxes and also the cabinetry. So that worked out well for me. A lot of stuff, some of the stuff I got from Harbor Freight, the cabinets, I got those on Marketplace. So there was a company selling that. So that really saved me some money too, as opposed to buying it right from Home Depot. They're husky, but I got them on Marketplace for a fairly decent price. I decided to put a NEC monitor up. It's about 100 in diameter. So that's a nice size monitor. And I just put a Fire Stick in the back of it, and there I go. So that saved me some money. I got the workout gear. I utilize a rethink. So multi-purpose. I can do everything I need to do on that. Also got my other workout gear. If you guys want any information on the equipment that I got, just let me know in the comments section, and I'll answer your questions. But that's a compact leg press, and I got a vertical leg press, and I have a leg extension. Now the photos, that's funny. Look, I had my nieces over here. They're about 10 years old, and they was like, "Oh, Uncle Lo, Frank, these pictures very inappropriate." And I was like, "You don't even know how to spell inappropriate." And they was like, and they start spelling it. I'm like, "You're not even supposed to be in here anyway." So it's a man cave, right? But what I did with these photos, on my phone, I was scrolling through photos, and I just screenshotted them, and then I went online to Canvas Direct, and I just uploaded the photos on their site, and they produced the canvas. So that's another way you can make it your own. You can just snapshot a photo that you like, and then just upload it on the site. You can save some money that way. I got a Gallant. I put a refrigerator in here too, because I knew I was going to be hanging out in here too. So I got that at the Home Depot, a nice retro looking refrigerator. And I still have some improvements that I want to make, like that stairway. I want to do something with that. I gotta paint the door, so I'm not completely finished yet. Also, if you look over, I insulated my garage door, so that made a big difference by putting those up, putting that insulation up. But I'm not going to keep it like that. I am going to switch those out to some decorative insulated garage doors. So that's in the works too. Now for the lighting, I got the 10 Loomis lighting from Harbor Freight. And I would suggest that if you do get the lighting, that you get the plan on one of them, so if it does go out, you can switch it up. I'll put 2 ceiling fans up as well to help cool the place off, to get a breeze going in here. Those work out really well. Sometimes in the summertime, I'll have one going one way and another one going another way, so that it keeps the air circulated. Now, how do I heat the place? How do I heat and cool it? That was a challenge. So I heat it by putting up I got a Rose Sun mini split. It's a DIY, so it's something that you can do yourself. This is a 12,000 BTU, very efficient. And I run this thing I run it 24/7, and my bill went up like $30 a month. And I have it usually set at 71, and there's usually a 10-degree difference. So it's saying 71, and then when I look at my thermostat, it's about 61. So that's comfortable enough to work out in the gym or just hang out here in the garage. So that's not bad. So that's the Rose Sun 12,000 BTU. Is also Wi-Fi enabled as well. So that's a really neat feature to have. So I did it myself. It took me about 4 hours to put that in. A total 4 or 5 hours. But it will require if you have some electrical skills, that helps too, but you may need someone to help with that. And a lot of other little projects that I did in here, like some of the Decora Facebook Marketplace, man, it saved me a lot. So that's another thing that you can look into, to put some items, some furnishing items, wall furnishings that you can put up. A lot of these pictures, like the beer signs, these are flea markets, and sometimes you just go to the bar. That's what I did. I just went to the bar and asked them, did they have any pictures that they like to get rid of? And they would sell them to me because they got them for free. And if they're upgrading or something like that, then they may be willing to get it off their hands by selling it to you. So you can really get some neat items that way. But as you can see, I like keeping my Ducati. It's an 05 999S. Man, I love that bike. I kept that in here because it looks like a piece of art. It just adds something to the garage by having it in here. So it really gives it a polished look. What do you think? What do you guys think? So here's an overview of the gym itself. Okay. Now, I was also trying to save space. I didn't want everything on the floor. And I mentioned Marketplace. So I looked on Marketplace and I got slate wall. I got for like $20 a sheet. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 of them. And I put them up. They were white and I painted them black. But you see how that they really save space. I still have some items on the floor, but you can just buy the hardware hangers and just hang your stuff up. But that's really cost effective too. You can use that to save yourself some money instead of buying them brand new. that was a store that was selling theirs. The store was closing, so they were selling everything in the store. And the slate wall, or slat wall, S-L-A-T, they were selling that. What's this slat wall? So I drove up and I hauled that back too. So that's another way that I saved some money. So that's a quick overview of what I did in this garage, made my man cave. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions about what else I should do in here, just leave it down in the comments. I'd be glad to hear what you guys have to say. And got little knickknacks. That's put my alcohol in there if I were to drink it, right? Sometimes I eat in here. So I can cook something in here, but overall it's real functional for me. But tell me what you guys think. Anything I should do differently? Any suggestions? If there's anything in here that you want to know more about, just drop a comment. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time on Mind, Muscle, and Style. I'll see you.